Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Joffice. We're going to be telling you about upcoming events. We are going to be, I'm personally going to be traveling a lot still, so we're still in con season, and the other happenings here at the Joffice. And stay tuned for my awesome suggestion box corner at the end of this episode.
Hey guys, welcome to the art corner of the Joffice. This week and last week, after getting caught up from Gen Con, I've been working on the UTS art cards, of which there's somewhere between like 1,400 and 1,800 cards for me to put art in. So that is a pretty big deal. The other thing that I wanted to remind you, now that Mortal Kombat collectible card game is out, if you guys are wanting playmats with any of that art that you love from it, you can message me at jt@jascogames.com and I can put that together and give you some previews. And just a second reminder, you've seen the demo mats that have the zones and the health bar at the top and stuff. That is a template that I can put onto any mat if anybody is looking for some demo mats, or if you're just getting into the game. I can put that on any mat except Cowboy Bebop. Can't do it. Don't ask me.
Hey everybody, Luke Butler here once again in the Joffice, here to talk to you about all the amazing stuff we're working on. We're doing a lot of business, a lot of UTS, a lot of UFS work. I can't talk too much about the specific details, but a lot of organization and management so that we can, press forward and hit a lot of target dates. So hopefully we'll have some more information about those target dates coming up. But otherwise, it's a lot of spreadsheets and paperwork and just coordinating to make sure we get done what needs to get done. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna, get back to work.
Hello everybody, I just want to highlight some upcoming events that are going on. So September 1st and 2nd is the first Pro Tour circuit with Mortal Kombat X Legal, and that is in Poquoson, Virginia, over at Pocket Gaming. So if you are there, I will see you there. Also, the week after that is UK Nationals. Both JT and myself will be there. So if you are going to UK Nationals, then we will see you there. And everybody who participates in UK Nationals will get a Scorpion Flameport UK Nationals 2018 playmat.
And hey, Sean Canada here. Just been working with Andre to get a lot of the scout stuff kind of set up, starting with the premier stores, trying to get scouts established in the premier stores first. As far as for everyone else who has applied, we've been getting caught up with the emails. I'm really trying to contact you if you have applied. We looking forward to giving out information in the future. This is, like I said, the ground floor of a big initiative we're starting, so we do have some exciting things planned for you. Just right now, getting some of the website stuff set up, a lot of the networking set up, so we have like good support system for our scouts. As far as what else I'm working on, I've been updating the events page on the website, so you can see when future premiere stores are happening. I know there are some of you that like to draft characters and have like a little character pool, so we've got some events for you to track on that. As far as like this week, I guess the Illinois premiere store at Top Cut Comics has already happened this week, but this weekend, on Saturday, we have events at Legendary Wolf Games in Omaha, Nebraska. Actually have a Canadian event at Magic Stronghold Games in Vancouver, and we have a event in Florida at the Adventure Game Store in Davie, Florida. And on Sunday, it looks like we have the Indiana Premier Store event at Saltier Games in Indianapolis. Thanks again for their help at Gen Con. We have a UK Premier Store event at Patriot Games in Sheffield. Get a little tune-up for UK Nats. And also a Premier Store in South Carolina at the Final Round Game Shop in Somerville. So if you're interested, swing by, maybe join one of the Premier Store events, support the local stores, and look for other events and other content to be popping up on the website.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this week's Suggestion Box Corner. I actually have probably like 30 suggestions that are relevant since Gen Con. It's a lot of stuff. Now, we answer everything you guys send into the suggestion box directly, but we like to pull out the best ones and read them on the Joffice. I'm going to pick 3 of these, I think, today, and we'll just I'll hopefully catch up over time, because there's a lot of these. All right, so number 1 I was wondering I was wanting to possibly see a fat pack idea sometime. I just think it would be cool to have a booklet with all the cards in that certain set in full color, as well as a checklist in the back. I'm a Magic the Gathering EDH player first, and UFS just perked my interest since you got the license to MKX, basically. So I guess that's the full suggestion there. Fat packs. We are doing something kind of similar to that, but we haven't done a full fat pack style release to the way Magic does theirs. And it's definitely something that's probably going to happen, something similar next year. We're doing a lot more things for, I would say, what we call casual play. Not anything that's not intended directly for a tournament. So for collectors, people that want to get around and just play to have fun. The way that Magic does their fat packs is a really cool way to do any kind of set release for collectors especially, and for people that just want to get some stuff and have fun. So definitely stay tuned. Obviously we're not going to call it a fat pack, and it's probably not going to be exactly like this, but we do have at least something coming out before the end of this year that's going to be packaged very similarly, and you'll see more things like that coming in the future. Next up, I have a suggestion. Mortal Kombat is great, and the set looks awesome. Any chance of getting any of the Cyber Ninjas in a possible DLC pack? That is very, very possible. I believe the only holdup on that is there are only 3 Cyber Ninjas, and all of our DLC packs come with 4 characters. But I know that we had a talk about Cyber Ninjas like a day or two ago in the office, so I would expect to see Cyber Ninjas one way or another, whether they're in a DLC pack or promos or something like that, or maybe they're in the next Mortal Kombat set. So who knows? Next up, so the Turbo format was recently changed to a Swiss format. Our group has played a lot of Turbo, almost exclusively, and we definitely prefer the old single elimination game, double elimination, or single game double elimination format. Sorry about that. Is there any chance of returning to the previous format? And if people really want Swiss pairings, is there a possibility that we can maybe use Swiss pairings but single game matches instead of 2 out of 3? The format doesn't feel turbo in the best of 3 format. This has been back and forth and back and forth. The overwhelming feedback we've had from the community is that they just want to play a 2 out of 3 Swiss format, even for turbo. And I definitely agree that it's not going to feel as fast in this turbo. So one of the things we should probably just start testing out now, based off of this suggestion, is play in your community how you want to play. Now, if it's an officially sanctioned turbo format, we're going to have to go with whatever the sanctioned rules are there. But I am a huge proponent of doing as many different types of UFS formats as possible. And if you prefer the single elimination, do that in your local store. Play week to week as single elimination. And if it remains popular there and it grows in popularity, it's more likely to become an officially supported format through JASCO. And we're also reaching out to several partners in the US and Canada at this time, and hopefully we can expand that to our other countries that play UFS, to increase our external organized play support from external companies that want to run other formats and other tournament circuits and things like that. And this would be a great thing to propose to them as well. So we're looking for, there's a couple of big companies in the US and Canada, as I mentioned, and then anyone willing to run tournaments that aren't JASCO sanctioned, but run by the same JASCO rules. Maybe you want to make a tweak to it. Feel free to send your tournaments to us, and we will still promote them on Facebook or in our events page. They just won't be JASCO official events. But the more popularity and the more love you guys put into the formats and the games, that's what it ultimately is going to grow anyway. So the game naturally grows in the direction the players want it. So that would be my answer to that suggestion. The rest of these, like I said, we'll get to next week, and we'll see you next week on the Joffice.
Are you zooming in?
Yeah.
No, I can draw a banana. That's about it. This is my original character, Bananic. This is why you record everything.
I thought I was.